people, what's going on? Welcome back to Motion with Sports, and it's NBA talk time. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't just do soccer here. We just don't do it. We do American sports too. Do you know what I'm saying? And one of them is basketball. It's playoff time. Crazy stuff going on. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely crazy. But in this episode, we're going to be reacting to the Clippers game. Yeah. Obviously, the series is tied 2-2 with Clippers and Denver. And we're going to be reacting to the Warriors and the Houston Rockets, which is currently 2-1 to the Warriors. And then we're going to have a nice discussion about the Dpoy with obviously Evan Mobley beating Draymond Green and Dyson Daniels. But before we get into that, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like up the thing. Follow all the social media platforms. Everything will be in the description that's needed to be. You get what I'm saying? Without further ado, man, let's talk Clippers versus Denver. Jokic versus Kawhi. What are we saying for this series in general, and what did you make of this game?
First and foremost, obviously, Show said Clippers are winning, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I said Nuggets, really interesting series that's happening right in front of our eyes. Bro, it's mad. I think the last game, mad up and down game, man. Yeah. Like, bro, the Clippers got their first lead, and I think
the fourth quarter.
The fourth, bro, they were under bro. They were getting smothered. You feel me? But they done really well to come back. Kawhi Leonard was playing out of his skin, bro. Man had to put back dunk like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Their knees still work. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think it's
he's been tremendous all series.
He's been great.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I ain't really seen a brother that's been injured. Obviously, I'm not gonna say KD, because KD had like a regular season to get into his rhythm.
But KD's injuries are mad thing.
Yeah, KD's not for sure. But to come in and play at the highest level you can play in NBA, and to come in simultaneously and just play really well, bro. And you know what it is with Kawhi Leonard? He's a leader that plays like he's a performer leader. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna play.
Talking,
you know what I'm saying on the court. But I feel like it was a really good game. I think Jokic, crazy.
We got to talk about Nikola Jokic here, because this brother had 36, 21, and 8. The guy's playing my career, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's playing my career. Like, bro, get this brother some help, bro. Like, what is going on? I know Michael Porter got 17 and 14 and stuff.
And
Christian Brown and stuff, I know. But it's like, Murray, like, I'm looking at you as the second player up, and you're just not doing enough, bro. And Clippers ain't going to win this series without you contributing, because...
No, Clippers.
Denver, sorry. Yeah. Denver not going to win this series without you contributing, because 13-7...
He's a weird one, those shows, though. Like, he's really cold, then he's hot, and it's like... For some reason, he don't have to pick his moments. But I feel like, you know what's funny enough, I feel like they probably missed a bit of, like, Russ's weird impact as well. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because you know what? It sounds crazy, yeah? But Jokic is literally the coach. I saw making the substitutions, bro.
He put on Jordan there saying, yo, come in and that. Bro, man was doing everything.
Jokic
savant.
Is the savant.
They said that, yo, bro, the nonchalant gimmick and horse and that is out the window, bro. This brother wants to prove that, yo, bro, man's looked at him, man can carry a team.
Literally. He has proved that, innit? But now it's like, obviously, Denver are not what they were. Yeah. He's still taking on that responsibility by being the best player in the world. Whether he wins MVP or not, it's clear for me to see. But it's crazy, man. Like, the fact that you look at Nuggets starters, yeah, they played 43 minutes each. They played 5 minutes off the court. So he's making that sub for Peyton Watson. Other than that, they don't have anyone else. They're playing. They're 6 man up. Literally 5 man.
Where was the game won?
Yeah.
And where was the game lost for the Clippers?
The game was lost for the Clippers.
The Nuggets, and then
throughout the whole game, apart from the fourth quarters where they made it. They left it too late, and obviously they gassed out towards the end, and that's where Denver was able to get into it. But saying that, if it goes to overtime, it's a different conversation, isn't it? Clippers got very lucky, and Denver got very lucky. Sorry, I keep mixing up the two guys. Denver got very lucky. Jokic did a shot, and then buzzer beat a dunk from Aaron Gordon, which was big, because he had 10 in the first half and he only ended up with 14. And he was...
he's a good glue guy, man.
Yeah, he's been in and out this season. He's had these injury problems. But, he's needed, because obviously you're not getting the same production you're getting from Murray that you used to.
It's been a weird one. I feel like MPJ, Michael Porter Jr., MPJ, sorry. I feel like, bro, he's probably one of the most fakest third option ever, but I feel like he never really does much.
Apparently as well, he's still dealing with injury. Yeah, he's dealing with injury problems. He's saying like he's taking stuff before games to play, and he's hurt on the pitch. So I hear it, innit? It's hard, man. It's like putting your body on the line. There's a fine line, but bro, this is playoffs, innit? Yeah. You want to be the champion again.
I swear, you
gotta be hungry. But he's had a mad year. His brothers in jail and that with the betting scandal. Like MPJ, man, I hope you're good, brother.
No, for sure, man. But I feel like Jokic, when you're putting up those numbers and it's like he's dashing you up as well. I think they were saying on commentary, or it might have been Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
When my man's setting the table for his teammates, bro, it's a long afternoon, bro, evening, bro. Yeah. It might be a long morning if they play morning games, bro.
Facts.
But like, bro, when it's how do you, like, it's all about dying slowly, bro. When he's cooking, how do you want to die, bro? He can be screwed, he can be facilitating. When he's down low, yeah. You know what's crazy? I feel like they're going to play Ben Simmons a bit more. Because off the bench, for the Clippers, he does well, man. You feel me? Batum had a stinker. Batum wasn't really catching and shooting as well as he did. But listen, man, it's tough. Because now everyone's clocking on the habits. Alright, cool.
I'm not like, I don't want to see Ben Simmons on the court. I'm gonna be real.
No, for sure. I feel like when he comes in, he does well just to distract things, busybody. He's got length. He doesn't really do much. But Harden, bro, is it going to be another playoff series where you don't really do nothing?
Harden's been great.
But he's been good. He's been good. He's been
great this series.
He could be doing more.
Up until, obviously, he didn't do the best this game. He got 15-11. That's not enough to get you
over the line, my boy.
Over the line in a to go 3-1 up, you need to be doing a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying?
You got to show a bit of hunger.
Yeah, man. I feel like it was a great game overall, a great spectacle. I still got Clippers winning. Do you know what I'm saying? They go back to their home court now. They win the home court 3-2. Probably going to a game 7. And I ain't gonna complain at that. Clippers in 7. That's my pick. What are you saying?
I'm not really. Do I see Nuggets winning the next game? Probably not. They're gassed, man. Gassed out. I'll probably say 7 Nuggets.
No, I'm saying Clippers in 6 even.
Alright.
They're winning the next 2 Clippers. They're gonna win at home, and then they won at altitude already. It's comfortable for them. They should have won this game. They're gonna win then. Clippers in 6.
Clippers in 6.
Moving on. My team. Rockets versus Warriors. I'm still tired from watching this game, bro. I ain't gonna lie, my head was hot, bro.
You know, I told you, bro, playing against Chef Curry, man, it's not a joke, bro.
And that's why, that's one of the biggest things. The biggest things about playoffs is, I always say this, the team with the better players and the closers, in terms of Curry and Butler, they have closers and know-hows there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's where the inexperience
and the midi.
Yeah.
If you got a good midi,
in
playoffs, bro,
I just feel them, obviously, Curry and Butler can get to their spots. However, Butler wasn't even playing, and that's my point.
And that's what you guys should have capitalized. And I thought the Rockets were probably going to win because he was out. Imagine winning without your second best player. You're mad.
I can't lie, this is inexcusable. And it's a huge responsibility needs to go out to Jalen Green and Amen Thompson and also Udoka. Because at the end of the day, Jalen Green is meant to be the star man in Houston, right? He's meant to be the main man, and he's dropping. This is 2 games now under 10 points in the playoffs. This is unacceptable, bro. You want to be getting the max contract and stuff. I'm looking at the other way. We might have to move this guy on.
Damn. But listen, I said for game 1, I was like, bro, Jabari Smith has to be vital, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he didn't really play much, and it's worrying, bro, because like. He was a starter, he's coming off the bench and that, but I feel like he does everything at a good level. You know what I'm saying? You see McDaniels, you know what I'm saying, for T-Wolves, bro. So it's that, bro, that's quite similar in a sense.
Yeah.
But I'll probably take Jabari because he's a better scorer, I would say, but I can't lie.
He's a better shooter.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't lie. McDaniels be getting crazy sometimes.
Yeah, you know, McDaniels, but he ain't been shooting lights out, but I'm talking about. He's been scoring inside. He ain't really been splashing threes like that. I know the first game he went to
he does his
but
thing.
He ain't been splashing.
Yeah, but
he's been going crazy.
Yeah. No, I think Jabari's like, bro, I don't know what Ime Udoka is really doing. my man's actually tweaking, but I feel like he's got a good core. Obviously, Şengün's still there.
No, you made a good point. He is tweaking because Jabari Smith, in those minutes, he played 26 minutes. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, but his defense was bothering.
Length, you know what I'm saying?
Length,
paint,
his defense was bothering Warriors, and then
can stretch not stretch the floor, but he's a big. If you're going down, you know, you can put. Bro, he's a comfortable shot. I feel like at home, they always say, the bench players always play better at home. You know what I'm saying? He's not really a bench player, but they always say they play good at home. Yeah. Obviously, that was. Where was that?
It was at Warriors. But there's no excuse, Hans.
There
was no Jimmy Butler, and this comes down. Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Fred VanVleet have to do better, bro. This is inexcusable. Ime Udoka, like you're known for defense, being defensive coach, cool. When it's time to coach some offense, please do so. Like we can't keep going to those about
sometimes I feel like, bro, F the game plan, bro. You feel me? And that's where you're going back to Jalen Green about, bro, can you lead these men so where you need to lead
39 minutes, 9 points. It's unacceptable,
crazy, bro.
We got to make a decision in the thing, and it comes down to, again, this... Yeah, I think this series is over, if I'm honest with you.
That crazy, but listen, I said it.
Bro.
Obviously, you support the Rockets, and I was like, bro, Steph Curry, man, like, it's funny because I feel like people probably doubt him a lot of times or overlook what he's really good at. But bro, if that man if he gets hot in his flow state, it can be a long evening, man.
No, I don't think downplay it. I just feel like
not you per se.
I feel like just sometimes we don't deep how bad this squad is, especially without Butler, and to get 36, 9 and 7 and to be scoring because there was a time in the second quarter where it looked like it was going to be a Houston blowout, and then it was only Curry really hitting shots, and he got them back into it with some refs' help. I'm not going to lie, refs did swing the momentum. But there's no excuse. At the end of the day, Houston Rockets lost this game against Jimmy Butler, without Jimmy Butler, without their second best player, and they came up short.
I think what's even more funny is because it's a no-brainer. Like, their second best player goes out. If anyone's going to win the game, it's Steph Curry. And you guys got to game plan a bit better, bro. You got to trap him a bit more, you know what I'm saying?
I can't lie. We tried trapping him. We tried everything.
I feel like Thompson has to probably be on my man for the whole game, bro. And F him, you know what I'm saying? Because he does both, you know what I'm saying?
I think Thompson might have to drop to the bench. He's been so good this season, but... Bro, if you keep
confidence though,
it's not about knocking confidence, bro. It's about what you need to do.
I think can make it work with them and all playing, bro. For sure.
So who sits out? Brooks. You say Brooks sits out, then ideally I feel like we lost our momentum when he got 4 fouls.
I ain't gonna lie, this is what you do. Jalen Green at the 1.
Nah, bro.
Hey, bro, firm it. Jalen Green at the 1. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Brooks. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? So you got Meaty. You feel me? Then I would say
Dylan Brooks is underrated for Houston. I'm not gonna
lie. Is Jabari Smith? He's not small though. He's more of a power forward.
Small forward, power forward. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Damn. Is VanVleet starting?
Yeah, VanVleet starts.
Hey, I can't remember go.
So what? Jalen Green, Brooks, and then Jabari Şengün.
There we go.
It sounds good on paper, but.
I ain't gonna lie, do you know why?
Jalen Green's not.
I feel like they need to get VanVleet, with the second team, bro. You feel me? Like, my man's like, bro, he can start in that, but bro, if he's gonna gust, bro, he ain't, bro.
I don't know, man. Maybe VanVleet goes to the bench, bro. And maybe Amen plays at point guard. Maybe that happens. But then the name's not big enough. They're not good enough ball handlers. Still, VanVleet's the best ball handler.
Listen. No,
it is. I think down the line next season, VanVleet and Jalen Green gotta go. But
what?
Yeah, they do. Quickly,
before you move on to defensive player of the year and that, obviously no one really cared about this series, but the Thunders obviously swept, got the brooms out. Cancun on free, not joking. Yeah, man. So what?
I don't even care about these. Yeah. I'll say it to you. There's no point even discussing this. This was a foregone conclusion.
You impressed by what SGA done? Like, or just books? Okay. No,
I'm not impressed. Okay. I feel like they got bigger fish to fry. Grizzlies.
But that's what I'm saying. But they do the man thing, bro, to come through. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Nah, man. That don't mean anything for me. You got Lakers or Timberwolves next series. I'll judge you, man. Then,
right.
Do you know what I mean?
Heard it from the man himself.
Yes, sir. DPOY, bro. DPOY, I think is definitely worth a discussion because Draymond Green obviously was been in the last couple of months or so has just been talking about on his pod, trying to big up his thing, and rightfully so as you should.
Yeah.
But what did you make of Mobley winning it? And do you think that's the best candidate, or do you think Dyson Daniels or Draymond Green?
You know what's the maddest thing? Evan Mobley has been one of the players that I've liked since coming into the league. When I was playing, like, obviously I haven't played 2K for a minute, but bro, he used to give me problems on 2K, bro, because I like playing the 4. Yeah. And that brother was just lengthy, and he could score. But no, real life ball, really, really solid pick. And you got to understand, like, he's not a centre. So that means he was doing a lot of good defending, you know what I'm saying? Whether that's interior, like, just his overall game was really good. I'll also, just to finish off, he's playing for a good team as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're defensively sound. They've got, obviously...
So, for example, Cleveland Cavaliers were the second best team defensively.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No,
outside of OKC.
Yeah, they're a joke. Obviously, when you got Allen, you got him, bro. That's a long.
You could argue maybe obviously Lou Dort winning a discussion.
No, that guy he's too nasty. He's too nasty.
Hey man, listen, I think it was a good pick in Mobley. I feel like Draymond. I think Draymond's a tremendous defender, but I just feel like his window to win DPOY would have been better in previous seasons. I don't think he's
not
as
last
good
year,
as
that should have been Webby.
I'm just saying in previous season in general.
Yeah.
I'm going back to when he's been in his prime. I just think Draymond.
He picks and chooses, didn't he?
He picks, yes. So Draymond's an incredible defender, but it's not like he does this every single game, because there's games against the smaller teams where he doesn't really get up.
You know what I think his problem is?
Saying?
I feel like his problem is, it's like, again, he goes back to picking and choosing, but it's like, bro, what do you want to be remembered for, bro? Like, my man comes in there saying, yo, like, I'm orchestrating and all of that, and then he will be woofing and saying, oh yeah, I'm a great... Bro, I know you can be everything, but bro, try and be able... Like, you're at the back end of your career, but it's that, bro, what do you really want to be remembered for?
I think Draymond will be known for being a glue guy and a guy that was a part of a big dynasty in Warriors.
Yeah, for sure.
But his for me, I think this was valid. I'm not hearing the whole Draymond should have won it. End of the day, Warriors were the 4th best defensive team. They only started... I felt like they started playing better defense, and they started believing more when Jimmy
and when the
came.
Cavs are finishing number 1 seed in the East, bro, get the hell out of here.
You know what I'm saying? There's no argument for me.
Who did you have for your DP?
I had Wemby. We both had Wemby.
Yeah, we did, innit?
Yeah, but obviously he was injured. But yeah, I feel like obviously Dyson Daniels, shout out Dyson Daniels as well. He had a tremendous year, getting like the most steals in rookie history, and Atlanta. He was doing crazy stuff with getting the steals and stuff. But obviously there's more to the game. I just feel like as an anchor, Mobley's been that guy, man, and I think it was well deserved. And we'll see next season moving forward who's gonna take the crown. But yeah, man, I can't really say much else on Mobley. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, man. That's a good way to sum it all up, man. I feel like there's a lot more playoff basketball to be played.
Yep.
Obviously, as we're shooting right now, the Lakers are playing, man.
Let's check the Lakers score. Let's check the Lakers. What have you made of that quickly before we get out of here?
Yeah, man.
Lakers are up 46-41 currently.
Yeah.
It's about approaching half time. Yeah. Obviously, Minnesota are leading 2-1. Yeah, man. Crazy series. Obviously, Doncic had the diarrhea curse last time. If you got diarrhea, don't play, bro. I don't want to hear the excuses. I'm not going to lie to you. But I feel like Minnesota have surprised me in this series. I got to give credit where it's due. I thought Lakers would win this in 6, and they still may do. But I'm impressed with what I'm seeing in terms of defensively from Minnesota. It just in terms of now, can Randall sustain his good form and keep in the help of Ant? And can Jaden McDaniels keep being... We got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels. Do you know what I'm saying? If he can be that guy for them and keep doing what he's doing, then Minnesota will be in good shape. But it looks like it's a great matchup because they have so much length on the defensive end, and that's bothering obviously Lakers and LeBron and co.
I got LeBron just playing out of his skin last game.
He's playing out of his skin, man, last game. And shout out to him, 40-year-old. They need to get more production from Rui. They need to get more production from Austin Reeves.
I think LeBron James probably got one more roll of this dice next season. I think will probably be his last. I feel like if they get a big I feel like I'll probably be a bit more confident than winning the whole thing. Because I feel like Luka Doncic is a liability on defense, and I feel like Reeves is also. So I feel like it has to be a collective effort. You know what I'm saying? Shrinking the paint. But I feel like at the same time they probably gotta get what's his name, Len.
Nah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I know he's
dead,
me.
He's dead. Trust me, he's dead. He's me.
He is shows. He ain't gonna tell me. He's dead.
Alex Len is not playing, bro.
But I'm saying, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because
he's playing on my career in 2K, but he ain't playing in no playoffs.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a reason why he's there.
No, for sure, I know, but I just feel like
I'd rather see Markieff Morris before Alex Len, bro.
Yeah, no, for
Big
sure.
man thing. But yeah, man, we'll wrap it on that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's NBA Talk with MWS. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you like, subscribe, follow all the social
listen, we'll be
media
here, man, so
platforms.
make sure you're here, bro.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts, man. Like up this video. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't just do football. We do basketball too. And NFL when that's back. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
But yeah, man.
Big up Shador, bro.
Yeah, bro. Crazy.
Man.
But yeah, man. We'll see you lot in the next ones. I'm Shells.
Sure. Hands, man.
And peace, my brothers.
Aye. Love my Killy.
My Killy.